These are the best attacking and defending FC25 settings you need. Many of you have been asking about my updated FC25 settings, guys. If you are new to the game, which I know many of you are, the preset is always competitive whenever we are playing rivals for champions and online competitive modes. Alright, this is very interesting. Shot assistance, assisted versus precision. We are in January, and if you are still using assisted shooting, these are my two hands, guys. Please, please, for the love of God, switch to precision shooting and you will thank me. On precision shooting, there is way less RNG. There is way less randomness, okay? That is what it means. You will be more consistent, your shots will fly in. It's a steep learning curve. Don't expect to be a master at precision shooting after 1 or 2 games. I would suggest that you go and kick off, put 20 minutes half length, and just practice precision shots over there. Believe me, you will thank me. Try to hit precision shots, try to hit finish shots, trivellas, practice from different angles. You will thank me, I promise you. Timed finishing. I see so many of my coaching trainees on FC25 are still not utilizing timed finishing. Why, guys? Why should you not use something that ups your winning chances? You need every margin in this game. There is randomness in this game, and we need to minimize that randomness. That is why timed finishing needs to be on. Same thing, practice it in kickoff. I play in 4450 ms. Guys, you can do it even in delayed connection. All you need to do is develop a feel for green timed finishing. If you hit 500 goals with green timed finishing and kickoff, believe me, you will eventually start to learn it even in online games. You will fail sometimes, but that is fine. If you ask me today, King Sunny, what are the settings that I can learn to up my FIFA game like this? This will be the answer. Precision and time. Please use it. Through pass assistance, we have two options, semi or manual. We are going to use semi. Okay, manual is just too manual. Lob through pass is the same thing. Previous games I used to use manual at times, but this year we have long ball pass plus. That is so good. So why not use it? Just use semi and the game will do it for yourself. Ground pass assistance, assisted or semi. Both are good. It depends on what you want. Okay, if you don't have any controller drift and you want to have more control over your passing, I would suggest semi. Otherwise, you can use assisted. It is still very good, especially if you have tiki taka. Assisted is really good for the short ground passes. Cross assistance, semi or manual. For the L1 R1 square, that is really overpowered. The driven cross, guys, I recommend using semi. On semi, those crosses are way better and they are way more powerful compared to assisted. Low pass assistance, we are going to use assisted over here. Pass receiver lock late or animation start, guys. Animation start is good if you have a lot of delay, otherwise use late. With late, you can change the direction of your left stick at the very end of the pass. So let's say if a guy is pressing you from left and you want to pass right, you can do it. But on animation start, you cannot do that. Okay, so late is the best if you have good gameplay. If you have laggy gameplay, I would suggest using animation start. Precision pass is very overpowered this year. If you're not using R1 plus triangle, R1 plus square passes, RBX, RBY, if you're not using these passes, you need to use them. Sensitivity needs to be normal. Defending, guys, directional is going to be the clearest assistance. The big one, the tough one, advanced defending or tactical defending. So many of my coaching trainees and people in comments come and say there is little assistance when we are defending on advanced defending from the AI. That isn't true, okay? That isn't full entirely. You can say it is partially true, but it isn't entirely true, guys. You need to be on advanced defending. Trust me, it gives you the freedom to choose your tackle type. If you are giving away penalties in advanced defending, it is because you are pressing X when you are in front of the attacker. You use it when you're side to side with the defense. You press and hold X to perform a seal out. If you have a center back with Bruiser Plus or anyone, you have Theo Hernandez, right? If you want to use those players and bully the opponent, you need to use advanced defending. It is absolutely game changing. It is not hard to learn. It will take you 2 matches against the AI to get a hang of it. All you guys want to do is go for the easier way. Advanced defending gives you more when you're defending. You can choose the tackle type. So many of my trainees, when they are on tactical defending, the defender is side by side with the attacker and they just go boom like this because they cannot push them off the ball. Yes, it is possible if you spam the L2 LT shielding button. It isn't as consistent as doing a seal out. That is it. Use advanced defending. Use advanced defending. Pass block assistance, off or on? Obviously on. Auto switching. on air balls and loose balls. You can also use manual. Manual is good, especially on corners. If you want to defend corners manually, then manual is the best, but it is a little bit hard. But again, it is rewarding. For now, I'm using on air balls and loose balls. Move assistance is low. Right stick switching classic. Player relative. My sensitivity is 3. 3 to 5 is the sweet spot. You can experiment. If 3 feels sluggish, you can use 4, or 5 if 5 feels high, you can use 4 or 3. For me, 3 is very similar to switching off FIFA 23 and all the earlier FC iterations, FIFA iterations before this option was a thing, right? X player switching. So that is your L1, LB switching, closest to ball or goal side or classic. Guys, classic and closest to ball is the best. I use closest to ball. Why? Because it is the best one for second man pressing. That is R1, RB second man pressing. And it is more consistent. The feature needs to be off. There is absolutely no reason to turn it on. EA just puts in things for the sake of putting them in. Player lock is going to be on, of course. If you don't know how to do a player lock, please learn it. I have a lot of. Then this doesn't matter. Please, before you comment on videos, learn how the mechanics work. This doesn't apply to online matches. Analog sprint is going to be off. There is, however, analog sprint jockey in the game, which I will talk about on another day. But for now, off, off, off. These visual settings are very important, guys. Teammate indicator, please turn it on. You guys are second man pressing like a headless chicken. You're second man pressing with the center backs. You're pulling them out of position. It's because you don't know which player you will get when you second man press. You don't know which player you will get when you click L1, LB. That is why turn on teammate contain. So many of you guys ask me, okay, how do we see the white arrows even if we have precision on? Right, just go over here, precision shot, visuals, turn them on, precision pass, visuals, turn them on. And the most important one, this is the comment that I got the most. King Sunny, what camera settings are you using in your videos? What camera settings? What camera settings? Hopefully after this you are not going to ask me what camera settings am I using. Guys, I am using telebroadcast default. Enhance visuals or favor resolution. Both only target 60 frames per second. I wish this game was 120 frames per second because it is not. Will use enhanced visual. And lastly, some people even ask me what stadium do I use. Guys, I use Football Ultimate Team Stadium. That is it.